She averages 8.4 assists, scores 19 a night, and shoots over 90% from the line. So why is Caitlin Clark still called a point guard? Forget rookie. Caitlin Clark is redefining what a basketball player even is. When your jersey says point guard, but your game breaks the mold, the question becomes, what do you call a player like Caitlin Clark?
It has to be on an adjustable mindset. We had to fly in, no complaints.
She scores like a shooting guard, runs the floor like a small forward, rebounds like a stretch four, and quarterbacks the entire offense. Officially, she's a PG, but her game, it covers the whole lineup. During her first season with the Indiana Fever, Clark averaged 19.2 points per game with 41.7% shooting from the field, 34.4% from three, and a lights-out 90.6% from the free throw line. Her scoring isn't just volume, it's efficiency from all areas of the court. The ability to draw fouls and convert at 90% plus gives her team reliable points every game.
Inside and the whistle.
She didn't just lead her team, she led the entire league in assists at 8.4 per game, dropping dimes that carved up defenses and left defenders frozen. These weren't simple swing passes. They were skip reads, thread the needle feeds, and transition hits thrown in stride. And despite her guard position, she pulled down 5.7 rebounds per game, 5.3 of those on defense, and grabbed 1.3 steals a night, proving she sees the game on both ends. Her rebounding allowed Indiana to run faster sets, and her steals created immediate offensive opportunities.
Martin looking. Here's Clark. She fires and goes! She hit it!
Caitlin Clark doesn't fit into a box. Her multi-dimensional game is forcing a complete rethink of positional basketball. The game is evolving, and Clark is leading the charge. If those highlights already impressed you, buckle up. We're about to break down the deeper stats and IQ-driven moves that make her game a blueprint for the future. In past eras, point guards like Chris Paul and Rajon Rondo earned their stripes by orchestrating the offense, setting up teammates, managing pace, and leading without needing to score. These guards were extensions of the coach, floor generals who prioritize control and decision-making. But today's top guards, they're scoring assassins and floor generals. Think Magic's size and vision, Steph's range and gravity, Luka's all-around dominance. Each change what we expect from a primary ball handler. Clark stands at 6 feet tall, and she blends parts of all three. Her height lets her see over defenders, her range stretches defenses, and her tempo keeps them guessing.
What we're going to see tomorrow night from Ohio State. But Louisville, a terrific defensive team as Clark finally shakes free.
Her rookie season wasn't just impressive, it was foundational. With 8.4 assists and nearly 20 points per game, she gave Indiana a blueprint for the modern offense. And she did it without needing the ball on every possession.
4 made threes out of 6 attempts, that's tough.
Steph-like shooting range, Luka-like rebounding, Magic-like vision. Clark is redefining what a primary ball handler looks like. Let's dig deeper into the comparisons. Magic Johnson revolutionized the point guard role with his size and versatility. Clark mirrors that by matching up across positions and running the offense with vision from high on the floor. Stephen Curry changed the spacing of the game with his deep shooting. Clark does the same, pulling defenders far beyond the arc and opening lanes for her teammates. Luka Dončić, fluidity, control, and complete command from anywhere on the floor. Clark orchestrates Indiana's offense with a similar sense of control and manipulation.
You definitely have a different demeanor, you have a different feeling.
Dončić spinning, feeding from 18, and round it home.
He's a brilliant player.
Clark doesn't imitate them, she synthesizes them.
There's so much opportunity in transition. Caitlin Clark needs no space.
She's not just big for a guard, she's versatile for any position. The Fever got more than a rookie. They got a system in a jersey. Her presence alters spacing, tempo, and defensive planning across all 4 quarters.
Saxton has the position inside, surrounded and just taken away by Sonato. Clark the get-ahead right in the lap of Warnock for two.
Her transition game is elite. Just like Magic and Luka, Clark rebounds and instantly goes into quarterback mode, hitting teammates in stride or pulling up for three before the defense sets. That rebound to shot clock pressure breaks defenses before they get into formation.
Ilya trying to tip it back out. Instead, the rebound corralled by Tomi Taiwo. One of a couple of Iowa players in the starting lineup tonight, and there is the first bucket to go down.
And it's not just with the ball. Her off-ball game saw major growth, especially in catch-and-shoot threes, starting at 32% and climbing to 50% by midseason. She doesn't need the ball in her hands to bend defenses. That's elite. Very few high-usage guards can shift between on-ball and off-ball roles with such fluidity.
Fitz can do about it. Caitlin Clark on the other side. Ooh, she sizes you up.
She scores, she dishes, she boards, she manipulates space, and she does it all at a pro pace. Each aspect of her game multiplies the others. When you can't sag off and you can't blitz and you can't recover in time, what defensive scheme works?
Kia Brown-Turner is a good perimeter defender, but Caitlin Clark just shook her off like she was dust.
Defensive gravity, defenders scrambling from the logo just to stay in her orbit. Synergy spacing maps show the Fever's offense stretches by 5+ feet when Clark's on the floor. Opponents had to abandon traditional zone sets just to keep up with her range.
And she scored in a variety of ways, backing her way down in the post. She's been able to get to the basket and finish with contact. She's knocking down logo threes, and we're seeing her move really.
Her assist-to-turnover ratio sits at 1.51, respectable for any rookie, but for a high-usage ball handler, that's a rare combo of aggression and control. Most rookies with that much responsibility can't avoid costly mistakes. Clark did.
NBA legends, icons who know the game inside and out, have been left in awe of her brilliance.
She averaged 100.2 points per 100 possessions. That's not just personal efficiency. That's the foundation of team success. Without her, Indiana's offensive rating dropped by 10. Her impact is measurable. It's not just style, it's substance.
Most three-pointers made in a season, showcasing a range that had defenders shaking their heads in disbelief.
So why is she still listed as just a point guard? Because the system hasn't caught up to the player. The role she plays isn't point guard, it's problem solver.
His words hit hard, putting those critics right in their place. What Barry had to say is something every Caitlin Clark doubter needs to hear.
Leagues still assign positions based on starting formations, not what actually happens on the court. And in Clark's case, what happens on the court is total control. But when one player can command 4 roles on both ends of the floor, maybe it's time we rethink what a position really means. The position label doesn't define her game does. Caitlin Clark isn't just playing the game, she's rewriting it. If you're hyped about the future of basketball, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more breakdowns like this.